What's up, guys? JP here. This is going to be day 14 in my 31 days of horror video series. Still playing catch up. So yeah, today is what, the 16th, and I'm on day 14 still. So hopefully I could, catch up a little bit faster. The film I'm picking today is a sequel to one that I already picked, which was, I believe, day 13 or day 12. And it is 976 Evil 2. It's in the top center next to Ghoulies at 3 and Waxwork. I got it in this horror 8-pack thing from Zombie Sam, which was really awesome of him. Really great guy. And yeah, so 976 Evil 2. No Stephen Jeffries, I'm pretty sure. But I think it does still have his cousin's character. The character of Spike, I think. Somebody mentioned that on the day 12 or whatever in the comments. So yeah, I'm not expecting much out of this movie. It's kind of like I know sequels usually aren't better. So I'm not going into it thinking that it's going to be a better movie. I'm kind of just going in thinking, like, hopefully I get about the same amount of enjoyment. It may be a little bit less. I'd still be happy. Um, so yeah, I'm not expecting too much. I just hoping that it's not terrible. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts. The reason I picked it was just because I like the first one so much, and I'm interested to see if the second one's any good. So yeah, that's it, guys. See you guys in a minute. Okay, guys. So I just finished 976 Evil 2. Like I said, I got it in this 8-pack. I like this 8-pack, by the way. I'm pretty sure that this is the only way to get 976 Evil 2 on a Region 1 is through this 8-pack. And I believe that the guy who directed 976 Evil 2 also did Chopping Mall that's on here. Yeah, so I'm going to sit this down. There's kind of a glare on it. Yeah, 976 Evil 2 came out in the year 1992. The only person that I noticed that returned from the first one is the Spike character. I think his name's like Patrick O'Brien or something, something around there. But he comes back, and he's basically knows what's up with the 976 Evil number, and he gets involved with this chick who's a college teacher, professor, whatever, um, is kind of possessed by the 976 Evil number, and he's killing people and doing stuff, and they basically try to stop him. This one felt like the story was much tighter and better told, but I would also say that nothing in this one really, like, I liked it, but nothing really um, jumped out at me that I really, really liked. It was kind of average throughout the movie. Um, I did like how they used the astral projection thing. Another movie did that recently too. Insidious. Insidious used the astral projection thing, and my friend knows a lot about that stuff. He's always talking about it, but I like that. I did like seeing at least one character back. I don't know why they didn't mention Stephen Jeffries' character, Hoax or whatever. I think they should have at least, acknowledged it, that it happened, and it gave a cool little backstory, I guess. But then again, it was it did feel a little bit long. I think it was like an hour and a half. I think that if they could have cut it down by, like, 5 or 10 minutes, just a few seconds or whatever, off of certain scenes, um, like 30 seconds or something, I think that it would have felt like a better movie. Some parts seemed to drag for me a bit. And another thing I didn't really like was the main villain, like the professor teacher guy. I thought that, Stephen Jeffries was awesome as the villain character in the first one, and this guy just, I didn't really see him as really threatening. He didn't seem very menacing or anything. He was just kind of he reminded me of like a Full Moon villain or something, like from Charles Band's company, like Full Moon. He reminded me of like that kind of villain. Um, there was a cool scene where there was like it was right at the beginning. I actually seen the beginning of this movie before, where the chicks in the shower or whatever, after swimming. I think I seen it when I was a kid, but that's the only thing I remember. But there's a poster on the wall that has like a school play or something. And it says director Joe Bob Briggs, and it has like Roger Corman on it. So that was a nice little nod to Joe Bob and Roger Corman, I guess. Also, there's Night of the Living Dead is shown on the TV with a Christmas movie. There's two chicks sitting in a house watching like Night of the Living Dead, and the other one wants to watch that Christmas. I think it's A Wonderful Life or something. I never seen it, but I always see it everywhere. Um, and the one chick like goes inside the TV. It almost reminded me of like an Elm Street scene or something, like a scene from one of the Elm Street movies. Um, and she gets took into the TV and ends up in like the Night of the Living Dead world or whatever, which was kind of cool. That was probably one of the coolest things in the movie for me. There was some cool, like cooler than other scenes. Some of the acting was a bit iffy sometimes, like some of that early '90s acting. That's like some of the early '90s bad acting. Um, Overall, I did think it was okay. It's definitely worth checking out if you like the first one. I'd give it a 3 out of 5. It's all right. And yeah, that's day what 14 or something. And I'll see you guys maybe later today again if I get another one out. So peace out.